Doing good. Feeling a little bit my wife and I stayed up kind of late last night. We were watching movies till like 12:30 in the morning.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
know.
And
I
anything
don't
good?
know. She's been on like a holiday kick as we approach Christmas.
Oh,
And
of
so
course. Yeah.
my deal with her is that come December, she is full reign of what movies we're gonna watch if we're gonna watch any. So it's like if we're gonna watch a Christmas movie, it doesn't matter. That's what we're watching. All December long, it's all Christmas, you know?
Yeah.
Because she wants to spread her
Christmas
femininity
joy.
through everything. Yes. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I love it. It's great. But we've kind of started a little early on this Christmas thing. So, you know. But I
Yeah.
start a little early myself too, because I go shopping on Black Friday
I
for all
mean,
my
that to
Chris.
me is on time. Early would be you're done by like Halloween,
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
right?
But I get all my
Uh,
Christmas shopping done.
I'm a last minute type of guy. I might
That
be out
stresses the
there.
crap out of me.
Yeah, but it's getting easier. You're doing more and more stuff online. So
Yeah.
I'll probably do that. What is it, the Cyber Monday or whatever it is?
See, that's what everybody tells me. They're like, you realize how much time you could save if you just do Cyber Monday. I'm like, yeah, but it gives me a chance to just kind of,
Get
I don't
out
know.
and fight
Yeah,
with the crowds.
I like the
What was
tradition.
that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where they were fighting over a toy? You remember that?
I don't,
It was a
yeah,
comedy.
yeah, I
Oh,
remember something about it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's hilarious. Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
hey everybody, thanks for joining. Did you guys get your Christmas shopping done? Are you guys Christmas shopping at all? Or is everybody Cyber Monday now? Is that what everybody does?
I have no idea. No, I know. No,
Uh,
Black Friday is still a big thing.
yeah. Well, the only cyber shopping I like to do is cryptocurrency. So let's talk about that
All
because
right.
that's uh that's the good stuff, you
It
know.
is. So
That's the Christmas that we bring to ourselves, right?
I'm gonna put out that happy disclaimer first though. That we're not
Yeah, good
fine
idea.
that we are
Yeah.
not financial advisors and this is not financial advice. It's just our views and
Yes.
opinions and us loving the cryptocurrency market and talking about it. So
Yes. That's very good.
yes. So what do
So,
you have? I hear you had
well, yeah, I've got a
some good
couple of
news
articles
or
that I
articles
wanted to
going on.
couple articles I want to talk about, I guess. The first thing is how um well, this is really interesting. We'll start with the one that's actually not as exciting, but actually hold on a second. I also want to give you well, I'll give it to you here in a second, but all right, so Bitcoin's spoofing drives Bitcoin price 97,000. Um no. This is not even fun.
Uh-oh. Wait. Bitcoin headed toward a pivotal low. It hit the pivotal low. You know what happened?
What happened?
It bounced
It
and
bounced.
it
Yeah,
went back up.
exactly.
It was perfect.
So check this out. All right, this is an interesting thing. So as you guys know, the CEO of CZ, or I'm sorry, CZ, the CEO of Binance, has gotten out of prison. Had a really, really interesting interview with a great channel actually that if anybody follows crypto should check out. It's Altcoin Daily. And the gentleman that interviewed him, I've been following him since the beginning of his channel. Great guy, really good guy. And just asked him a lot of personal questions and where he thinks Binance is going and all these different things. And it was really fascinating. It was a really fascinating interview. Um, I
Look at his
think
net
that,
worth.
huh?
His net worth. I'm
Yeah, his net
sorry.
worth 62 billion. Literally in the top, probably in the top 10 richest men in the world.
Or close to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, just an interesting article for people to check out or interview to check out with the Altcoin Daily interview with him and CZ. Anyways, but why is that relevant? Because I actually think that regardless of CZ's affiliation with Binance from here on out, I still think that BNB is going to be an awesome coin to be
Oh, the
investing in.
exchange. It's the largest exchange in the world.
Right.
Second
But
is not even close.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
for instance, I think Binance does like 47 billion,
Yeah.
right? Coinbase does six.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not even close.
that's crazy.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, so I mean, and I definitely want to take a look at that coin today. I think
oh
to
yeah,
see
we'll
how that
definitely
price
look
is
at.
doing on that.
Well,
Not sure.
Well, let's see what Bitcoin's doing then with the charts if you
Yeah,
want.
before we do though, there's the one article that I did want to hop into and take a look at because I think it was
Okay.
really interesting. Was where was it?
You'll find it. I know you will.
So, this is Michael Saylor. Yeah, this is another really interesting. Michael Saylor figuring out how to make 500 million a day with Bitcoin, you know? So this is
How?
his company, has figured out how to make 500 million a day with Bitcoin, and we may very well profit. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about what this is all about, but that's an interesting thing. Dude, this guy's always doing big things in the market, like just
He is.
huge, huge, huge things. It's just
Well, this
crazy.
company owns like, you know, 250 something thousand Bitcoin.
Yeah, insane. So, anyways, so there's that. This was the one I wanted to talk about, and then we can look at a
Okay.
Bitcoin chart. So, analysts predict that Bitcoin could surge to 150% to $170,000 after the 100,000 milestone, which is really interesting to me.
Is
Why
that
would we
like
make a
is it going to go
70% jump?
directly there, or is that what
Well,
they're
let's
saying
see what it
as their
says.
market high?
So Bitcoin rapidly approaching a key milestone of 100,000. The analytics are now predicting that the potential surge of up to 150%, pushing its value to 170,000. Bitcoin continues to dominate markets' attention as it inches closer to the groundbreaking 100,000. Um,
Valuation.
thank you. On Friday, the cryptocurrency nearly touches 99,800 before retracing slightly over the weekend as the latest update Bitcoin price stands at 98,000, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Representing the modest of 0.1% gain. Okay, let's just move on here.
Roadmap suggests. Hmm.
Okay. Uh, the outlined scenario project that Bitcoin could first surpass 100,000, reaching 102, 104. That's kind of what you were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
Pullbacks of corrections might align with the CME gaps observed between 78,000 and 80,000. Yeah, yeah. Holy crap,
Huh.
look at that. Look at that for a chart. So I
Most
guess it's just an interesting thing to think like maybe there's a crap ton of buy orders around the
Yeah,
area
on the
of
order books,
100,000,
I'm sure there's a bunch of sell orders between that probably 102
but
and
there's just
104
maybe a
range.
staircase of buy orders that go all the way up to 70. I mean, you can't see buy orders
Well,
anyways. Or no, you can. You
I
can
think
analyze buy
you
orders.
can see buy orders and sell
Is there
orders. If
so
they're on the books, you can see them.
here's a question, and then I say you take over and let's take a look at the chart. But do you think that there's some kind of an artificial intelligence that can actually analyze buy orders from top or bottom
I'm sure.
and actually make a prediction on,
On the
the
high
bullish
and
and
the
bearish
low.
trends of
Oh,
that? Because that would be a really
sure.
interesting thing.
I'm sure probably.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's a really interesting thing. All right, let me
It
give you
is.
the, I don't
All
know
right.
why.
So let me go ahead and I'll share my screen. Let me go ahead and
Is that working?
send. No.
It should be working. You are the co-host.
All right. It is now.
Okay, there you go.
There we are. Here's Bitcoin. So look at this chart. I mean, it's really that's a year's worth of data there. There's really not much you don't like about it. Check it out.
Yeah, I like a lot
Again,
about
this
it.
long consolidation period, but here we are. We're just gonna zoom in and look at the last few weeks, right? And
It's
you can
just amazing
see,
that a year of consolidation at the $60,000 level is insane to me.
right? Yeah, between like 55 and probably 65.
Yeah.
So, and that's crazy. So you can see, um, we had that nice big run where we blew by the all-time high and peaked out around, right up around 93, 94,000. And then we had what, I mean, this is the daily chart. I thought I was going to like kind of consolidate here, but it really didn't. It just kind of just kept going up and up and up and up. And like they said, almost 100,000, like what was it? 99,800. So
Yeah.
anyway, now this to me is definitely looking like we're in a consolidation range here now. Roughly with the low being like I thought it might go down to like 97,000, right? If it broke the 97,000 and didn't hold that, to me it was coming back down to 94, right? But it held. It touched it and then bounced right back. And now we'll see what happens today and tomorrow, but it definitely looks like the little downtrend has reversed. I'm going to zoom in a little more. We're just going to do a 4 hour candle wick. So you can see there was a little downtrend. Like I said, actually went down just below 96,000, but a quick wick down. And now it's short term, it's actually trending up again. And just like it's not as easy to see on the daily chart, but it's starting to trend up on the daily chart too. Zoom in a little bit. So we're having a higher close here. Not by much, but we are. So we'll have to wait and see what Bitcoin does. But I think this is my thoughts. I really think we're going to have a great Thanksgiving. I think Bitcoin's going to hit 100,000
We're
by
gonna be real
Thanksgiving.
thankful.
We're going
Yeah,
to be so thankful. And
that's
probably
funny.
between like that 102, who knows, it could even spike up to 110. But that's what I think. I think we went down, we tested this a little bit real quick. We're going right back up. We're either going to battle 100,000 again, or we're going to actually pop through it. But I could see us popping through it and then coming right back down the test, back down to 97 again. But it's coming. It's coming definitely before the end of the year. That's my personal, professional, expert opinion. Bitcoin will be over 100,000 by Thanksgiving. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it, Cody. How about you?
Yeah, I like that.
And
I would agree. I think that Bitcoin is definitely gonna be.
look at the weekly chart.
Yeah, I don't know about the 170,000 surge immediately
I
after.
think they were talking about the 170,000 as the market cycle high. That's how
Oh,
I
the
would have.
market cycle high.
Yeah,
Okay.
because remember they said it was going to hit 102. Actually, let me go
I
back
don't, they
there
said
again.
immediately after, so that's what I was like, what?
All right, I'm going to just actually bring up my chart one more time because it said it. Remember, it said it thought it could go back down to like the 78 to 80,000 range. See,
Yeah.
and I don't see that right now. Let me go to the daily.
Yeah, I am
Okay,
also
so,
curious about
oh yeah, you know what? To me, the correction is going to come down to around here, like 90,000. Between 88 to 90,000, the correction is going to come down to here to me. So anyway, that's what I think. After we go above 100,000, we're going to have a 10 to 15% correction, but who knows, we could have a bigger correction. And if that happened, it could be the 75 to 80,000. So we'll have to wait and see what goes on there. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give it back to you. I got to step away just for a moment, Cody.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll take a look at the market cap right now because obviously things have cooled down a little bit. And they've cooled down a little bit, but they are quickly going back up. So, we had a little bit of a healthy correction, but you're starting to see that green again. So it's kind of like that whole Sundays dumps, Mondays pumps philosophy that people have said before in the past. Bitcoin back up or Bitcoin's back on its way up in the green. On the 7 day, it's still up 8%, which is insane to think about for Bitcoin. And the top gainer of the week is Stellar, which is really interesting. Stellar, you got Sandbox, Decentraland of Mana, um, XTZ, Polkadot. It's nice to see Polkadot actually jumping up once again. TIA doing really good on the 7 day. But you'll notice that everything as far as like on the 24 hour is no longer in the red. We're kind of pushing it back in the green again. And actually, I would like to see who's the top performer in the past 24 hours. So Sandbox is doing really good. Sand. Interesting. Sandbox, LDO. Yep. Internet computer, chain link, Uniswap. Yeah. So, you're seeing some really good green. I suspect that we're actually going to see a lot more green today. So I think that we're just seeing the very beginning of the green today. But hey, look at this, Brian. The top gainer
Let
of
me
the
check
seven
it out
day
here.
7 day right now is Stellar
Yeah,
XLM.
hold on, let me see. What was that again?
Top
Stellar?
top gain of the week as of the moment is Stellar XLM. And then Sandbox is in the 24 hour. So Sandbox is actually doing pretty good. Actually, this might be something we want to check out. Sandbox to see what's going on with that.
I will. I mean, I used to have Sandbox, but I got rid of it a long time ago. I
Yeah,
used to have
same.
Sandbox and Mana.
I actually converted all my sand into CLV.
Really?
Yeah, I
That
did.
might have not been a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
CLV,
So,
sand became CLV.
huh?
But yeah, so I mean, I was just kind of pointing out that, obviously yesterday it's kind of like the whole Sundays dumps, Mondays pumps, and we're kind of at the beginning of the seeing the green, I think today.
Seeing the green, right?
Seeing the green. But I do want to check. Okay, so I would love to check out Binance or BNB coin.
All right.
I'd love to check out
Yeah.
I think
Let me.
everybody would love to see how CLV is doing. Although you just put out a CLV update video last night. So if you guys are curious about that, check that out. I would encourage you to go see that. Um, CLV,
All right. So,
but
I'm gonna
BNB,
go.
I'm really curious about
You want to look
BNB.
at BNB?
Yeah. BNB, and then I think it would actually be fair to look up CRO immediately after.
All right. Right.
See how those two are
Currency,
doing.
crypto exchanges. So here's BNB. So this kind of blows my mind, really. The strength of this token. Because here we are, this is a year's worth. So back
Yeah,
in
that thing is.
December of last year, it was down at $236 or so.
Yep.
And then everything went up, right? It went up to like three something in December, but it went up like everything else and peaked in March, right? But it didn't drop, right? Remember after that, Bitcoin peaked in March and it just came down and down, went from
Yep.
74,000, right?
Yep.
Look at BNB. It kind of went sideways. We had a little drop here through the summer, right? And then it's just breaking out now. It looks like bull flag going up. It's probably going to be another bull flag. I mean, this thing is actually pretty close to price discovery mode, right? What's its all-time high? Do you have it
Um,
on coin on? I can look it up real quick.
yeah, here, hold on.
Yeah, I'll just pull it up. I got it.
You got it? The Bitcoin
Yeah,
dominance has
I
been really
think my
going down
cable
too.
modem. I think my cable modem's crapping out. I'm gonna have to get that replaced. I think that's what's lagging. Oh,
Yep.
okay, so the all-time high was just back in June, 717, right?
Wow.
So I'm just gonna close that. It's just so so it's almost in price discovery mode again. So it's coming up on to its all-time high. I think this thing could, who knows? Really, this B&B could be $1,000 by the end of the year.
Well, and that's what I
I,
wanted to know. Like, do you think that BNB actually is one of those exchange coins that is gonna, because what is it on the market cap right now, actually? Hold on a second. Let me look this up.
yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure
I mean, I can see this breaking its all-time high here soon. I mean, everything's moving up. It's not that far below its
it's
all-time high.
number
It's like
five,
40,
dude.
it's $50 below its all-time high,
Yeah.
roughly,
Well,
right? So this thing to me is going to break its all-time high. Who knows if 800 is going to be like just kind of like a virtual resistance because of the number, or is it going to be 900 or is it going to be 1,000? Maybe all of them will play that role, but definitely this is your resistance right here, all-time high. So we'll have to. I think this will probably break this week, the all-time high, and then who knows where? Maybe 800, 900 by the end of the year. Who knows where the top will be? with these large caps.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let me
and
check out the
then
coin. Let me check out
I'm
while
gonna
you're
go to
looking that up.
CRO.
Yeah, while you're looking that up, we'll take a look at the actual. So BNB number five. So it's not a high risk investment anyways. I don't think either one of these are that we're looking at. Um, but
And here's CRO. Man, look at that chart, right?
well, hold on.
Again,
I
back in
stole I
March, it went
stole
up
it.
like everything. And then this just looked like a
I
prolonged,
stole this screen from you, Brian.
huh?
I
You
stole
did?
Yeah, I did. You got to take it back.
All right. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. Here we go. It doesn't let me know on my end. It still shows like I'm sharing the screen.
Yeah.
So here's CRO, this long down, and then this just one of these coins,
Holy
just
crap.
had its day in the sun.
So out of the two, what do you think is the
Do you want,
better?
oops, what did I do? Hold on. Out of the two, what do I think is the better? In what
Yeah,
aspect?
from an investment stance. I
On
mean,
a
obviously you like
technical,
B&B more from a exchange stance. I already know the answer to that, but like from an investment stance, I seriously
well,
wonder if
just on
CRO is more
from an
undervalued.
investment stance on based just on the charts and stuff,
I feel
I
like
would say there's
CRO has
probably
more of a chance.
more upside for CRO.
Right, exactly.
And CROs, as we know, and I did a video on it like a week ago, this thing's pumping too. So
Yeah.
really, it's coming down a little bit. Where's it gonna? To me, CRO is gonna maybe go below 18 cents a little bit, but we'll just have to watch. I mean, everything's kind of just, up, down a little bit, retest a level or two here. And yeah, if someone was going to get involved, I mean, 18 cents, 17.75 is probably not a bad price. A little more conservative, you could go down to just, uh, probably down to the 20-day moving average at 16 cents. That's possible too. So, I mean, we'll have to wait and see, but for me, I would wait and want to see which way is this going? Is it still going down? I mean, you could put in a buy order like at 17.75, maybe step your way in, have one at 17 and maybe one at 16, something like that. My stop loss would probably be if it was at 16 cents. So if it was at 17.5, I'd probably do the 16 as a stop loss. But on the upside, right now, the upside really is like 40 cents.
Jeez.
Well, actually, no, we have some resistance here at 21 cents. So above 21 cents, that thing's going to go to 40. So I really think if it breaks this level, we could see a quick double. So that's another thing. You could wait and confirm the direction. If this breaks this 21 cent, you hop on then. Or, I mean, you could buy down here where it's at now, but you might risk some catastrophic thing happens in the world and the market crashes. So you have your capital tied up or you take a loss. But yeah, I mean, I would like go in at 16, put a buy order at 16 and see.
16.
I would 16 cents. Because then if it doesn't go down to 16 cents, the 20-day moving average on the daily chart, and it does continue up, well then I'll catch it when it breaks that next resistance at 21 cents. And then I'd catch it there. That's what I would do personally. So you get what I'm saying, right, Cody?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So
Yep. 100%.
for a
And
trade, depending like Cody, I know he's a long-term holder. So at this price, buying it now, I really think this CRO will see a new all-time high this market cycle. What
yeah.
is this all-time high? Around $1?
Yeah. It's around $1. Here, let me look it up real quick. So CRO,
Here.
I got it right here. CRO's all-time high was, yeah, it was a dollar. It was 96 cents. So
Okay.
we haven't even touched a dollar yet.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely going to have a 5x in it. Easy
Yeah,
from today's price.
it's going down
So
just a smidgen. But yeah, no, I love CRO. I've always liked CRO. And I've really loved and appreciated what Chris, the CEO of CRO,
they'd actually do more volume than
or
Coinbase.
CEO of Coin Market or Crypto.com. They do. Their marketing strategy is phenomenal, I think. I mean, I know that I think that you thought that it was a little bit irresponsible at one point,
Yeah.
or but but it seems irresponsible when you're in a bear market. But
Yeah.
these
Everything
guys,
does.
yeah, it does. But these guys, I mean, dude, they're attached to UFC. They got UFC fighters that they're literally wearing, like their shorts
Crypto.
that they wear are like CRO. Like you see like yeah, it's just they're on the freaking they have an entire dome dedicated to them out in what is it, Los Angeles or something?
Yeah,
I don't
where
know.
the Lakers play, I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yep. So
So,
here, I got another one I'm going to share real quick.
yeah. I do want to check out sand. I am curious about that at some point.
That's what I have up.
Oh, love it,
There it
dude.
is.
It's like
So this
great
is
minds
sand, the
think
weekly
alike.
chart,
Holy
right?
crap,
Well,
dude.
this is the
Look at
weekly
that.
chart. This is the bull market back here in 2021,
Oh, man.
right? Where that thing went up to like $8.50.
Yeah.
We're down at 78 cents. So 10x to all-time high. Um, Let me go to the daily. Yeah, this thing just wow, this thing has had a nice couple days here, huh?
She's been pumping.
Holy shit, you ain't kidding. Again, we go back to our beginning of November. We'll just go election day,
Yeah.
right? From election day till now, I mean, that's over a 200% gain on the close. If we go to the top of the wick, over 250% gain in a matter of 19 days. That's crazy. Missed the
Yeah, I
boat
think
on that one.
yeah. I mean, I
Holy cow.
fortunately
Where is it
fortunately
going
I
from
didn't
here
really
though,
miss
right?
yeah. Fortunately, I invested in CLV with like I literally took my sand and converted it to CLV. And I did
Yeah.
that before our 250 or whatever it was percent thing.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah,
So you caught the ride on CLV.
I really did.
Oh, that's good.
But that was just because I was so uninterested in sand. But it was really funny because dude, it really doesn't matter. It's like you say, you know, like what is it? Rising tide rises all ships.
Yeah,
Or
raising
raising
tide
tide
raises
rises
all
all
boats.
ship. Yeah,
Yep.
like that is
There's so
so
much
true.
truth to that. Whether it's a legitimate project or not sometimes. That's why these bull runs, you get a lot of these pump and dumps that come out. Ride
Right.
the wave and get out.
Well, we're
But
just
back
trying to figure out like what is the ultimate investment because I seriously still think that there's something to be said for just long-term holding,
there
you
is.
know, of cryptos. And
And I haven't. I'll get sick of it. What happens is the market wears you out. You just get sick of it. This thing's never going to go back up. So
yeah.
I got rid of my sand a long time ago. But
Yeah,
now I
well, it's
look
like
at
me
it,
and Tron, and now look at Tron. Tron's up to
right?
20
Oh,
cents,
me too. I mean,
you know.
I had a bunch of Tron. So back to the sand chart though, we're right at the area of we're at a resistance. This thing came up and butted the resistance. That's the 200-day moving average there. It hit, kind of came back down. You could see that area where we're at now is resistance back here in March of 2021. Again, kind of was resistance turned into support here, and that's where it bounced off that in the big bull market of 2021. But now you see here again, it came down, it broke through it, tried to come back up to it again, got rejected, tried to come back up to it here, got rejected. So now we're at it again. So, but I think this time the trend in the bull market is really starting to kick off. The strength in the market is strong. Definitely the bulls are in control. Even if this was not a legitimate project, but sand is, it's still going to go up. And I really think once it breaks this level where it's at now, pretty much you might have a little bit of resistance, between $1.10, $1.20 or dollar, probably between $1.10 and $1.30. Just this area right here might cause a little bit of resistance. But after that, man, there's not much resistance until you get probably up to like just right around $3. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I see sand is gonna be over. It's gonna break this by the end of the year.
there might actually be
It'll probably
something
be
to
a dollar 40 by the end of the year.
so there actually
That's
might
my
be something
prediction.
to actually getting sand or actually investing in sand, believe it or
They,
not.
well, yeah, there probably could be. I mean, really, because if this thing hits its all-time high, that's a 10x from where it's at right now. So can you pull up sand on coin
Yep.
market cap?
We'll pull up the old sand. We love Sandbox. I mean, it's the top
What
performer
I
right
ended
now.
up doing is because sand is a gaming token, so is Mana, so is IMX. I consolidated all mine into IMX
Yeah.
And Gala, because Gala's gaming too. So those I had like four gaming tokens. I'm like, oh,
So just so everybody else knows, earlier we talked about it. Sand is actually the top performer on the 7-day chart. Um, Out of all top 100 coins, Sand is top 24 or top 7-day, but it's also up 27% on the day, which is pretty awesome.
number 61. What's its market cap right now?
Its market cap is 1.8 billion.
All right, so 10x would put it like at 19 billion. How many tokens are there?
All-time high, $8.44.
Yeah, so
Uh,
10x. We'll just call it a 10x.
their total supply is 3 billion sand.
So circulating is 2.4, so majority of them in circulation.
Yeah. It's interesting to think that, yeah, I mean, with 3 billion total supply,
So that I mean
it really wouldn't
that'll put this
surprise
at
me
a
if it
if
if
it
it goes,
10x's, it'll be a $20 billion market cap.
yeah. I do think that it'll see its all-time high again, although that was pretty high. Isn't that pretty high for
Yeah, a
3
little bit.
billion free 3
I
billion
don't
total
think
supply?
maybe there's probably less tokens in circulation back then,
No, that's not that. You know what? Actually, that's true. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, that
Eh,
makes sense. But man, can you imagine getting in at 2 cents on this guy?
Oh my God. And another one, actually, I'm gonna go take the screen from you.
Go for it.
Another one that was a gaming token that we both had was Mana.
Yeah, Mana, dude, I have always
And
loved Mana. I thought that
it
was
looks
such a cool.
very similar to sand. But to me,
Yeah.
Mana looks like it has a little more strength. We'll see on that because it's already above its 200-day moving average on the weekly. It did close above it here. And going on the daily, oh goodness. And that's already moving too. So, yeah, this thing's getting ready to crank. We just had a golden cross right here. All this volume. This thing is pumping. Hitting a little bit of resistance there. Wow.
Mana does
So
that.
so that went from get to our election day. Funny how we're
That
using
was a
the election
golden day
day,
for a lot of reasons.
right? So
Holy crap.
roughly since election day, this one's up, it peaked at 180. We have a close at 160% in that 19 days. We had a short-term high here back in March, and that's what it's hitting as resistance right now. So if we break through that, just call it 70, 75 cent mark, you can see it right here. We're here, it hit it here, but came back down. Here, came back down, couple times over here. So that area is you know, price has memory. So it's going to attract to that price. But once we break above that price, we'll have a little more resistance, like at a dollar, dollar five, somewhere in there.
It's a nice
And
chart
then
though.
and then it's going to go to its all-time high. Once it gets through this, actually no, dollar five, and then we have more resistance here at like 265, 270. But this right here, this might not be much resistance. It might blow by that.
Well,
And then
guess who's ahead on the top 100 on the 1 hour right now?
mana.
Yep.
Son of a gun. Gaming's coming alive. This is gaming's week, Thanksgiving,
Yep. It's also number
right?
3. It's number 3 on the 7 day too.
So all-time high is about $6. So this is another one I think could 10x at the during this bull cycle. I really think by Thanksgiving we're gonna hopefully break this 80 cent mark, but I don't know. We'll see. We could have a couple more big wicks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd say by the end of the year, we're going to see mana at over a dollar,
Yeah,
dollar,
that
dollar 10
which I've
range
been
by
waiting
the end of the
for
year.
some time now.
Do you still have some?
No, I don't, but I'm just saying like I've been really wanting to see it hit that number.
Right. So anyway, that's what I got for mana.
Hey, let's check
Um,
this out really quick and
I have
then
about, yeah, I only
I
have a
gotta
couple more minutes here.
I know
So,
I
and then
gotta
I
get
gotta
going.
head out. What do you got?
Decentraland, just the numbers
Oh,
of
the
it really
numbers.
quick. Yeah, and just kind of finish on that maybe.
All right. So its market cap is 1.35 billion. Um, most of them in circulation. Yeah. So 10x, put it 13, 14 billion.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's a 10x in mana this bull cycle.
$5.90 for its all-time high. What a
But who
great number.
knows that it could happen in March, it could happen in April, it might happen in October. But once you
Yeah.
see the all-time high being approached, start looking at places to, pull profit and get out. At least
Yeah.
sell some of your holdings and get some profit out.
Yeah.
Because after that all-time high, who knows how high it could go, or it could just turn around and just go down as quickly as it went there. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking on some of my coins. Like I don't have mana, but like IMX or other coins where I get a 10x, I'm pulling out at least half my position.
Well, this is kind of cool. I mean, we did a lot of old school coin
We did.
stuff today. That was fun. We've
Yeah,
got
it was.
Sand, Mana, CRO, obviously
BNB
Bitcoin, BNB,
and
you know?
Bitcoin,
What
of course.
yeah, what a great little lineup of research today for some old school
Old
respect.
school coins, right?
Yeah. But all right,
Yeah,
man. Well, hey guys, if you guys could please just like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, that would mean the world to us. We also have more videos that's going to be coming out this week. Put it in the comment section of this live. Any videos that you guys or coins that you guys would like us to review for you, we'd be more than happy to check that out.
definitely.
And we will see you guys Tuesday morning for the next live. I'm sorry, Wednesday morning for the next
Wednesday
live.
morning, the day before
Yep.
Thanksgiving.
Yep. Day before Thanksgiving. We'll talk about the exciting green in the market. So
Yes, we will.